Today's video is sponsored by Earth Breeze.
Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and this is my current parking situation at the Boone Street Nursery. That's my car. And do you see my car when I'm parked? I kind of block the stop sign, like it's no joke. So vehicles here, I probably have, 5 or 6 spots, but as you can see, it's not an ideal parking situation. My door to go in and out basically is right in the road, and I get so nervous when kids are in and out of here. So I had planned to put a parking lot in the back. I didn't think it was gonna happen today, but I just got the call and the crew is on the way. Okay, so here's where the new entry and parking lot are going. I got a crew coming, supposed to do it tomorrow, but I just was told that they might come today and start digging for the lot. So we're gonna have about a 24-foot entrance here, and this sidewalk's gonna go. And then the lot itself will be about 75 by 100. And there'll also be like a path leading over to the big house, to the new greenhouse. And then the parking lot will stop before the barn. So we will see. I will try to get as many updates as possible. I do plan on being here tomorrow. However, if they're here today, I won't be here today. So I might miss, breaking ground. We will see. All right, guys, they started. This is Mike Platt. He owns Mill Creek Paving from Boonville. We actually went to high school together, and he's got a crew here, and they're gonna be amazing. We've got a 24-foot wide entrance right here, and they're pulling back the sod, and then they're gonna put paper down, and then they're gonna put stone down, and this is gonna be an amazing parking lot, so much better than the current situation that I've been dealing with. I'm on the old deck of the house that's fallen apart, and this is the 75 by 100, and then there's a little bit of an entryway to the big house too. So this will be the parking space. It's going to be about maybe a 30 car parking lot, so it's not huge, but we do have 30 customers at a time for sure. 30 different vehicles here in the spring when we open, and right now we have 75% parking lots. If you have a small car, you fit, but if you have a truck, you're sticking out on the road. So this is going to be a vast improvement to what we currently have. And he's actually going to pull it out. You see that, the old lilac trees right there? We're taking those completely out and having it like swing in, so that will be a little bit of a bonus area over there where I can set up some displays, and then we'll prevent people from like pulling back there with a vehicle with some big rocks that I have at home. I will bring those here, and we will put those as, big rocks. They prevent people from driving into places where they shouldn't go. And I have them at home, so we'll bring them here and plop them down right in the parking area. I'm really excited about this. This might get done today, and at the very latest tomorrow. So these guys are fast, and they're really, really, really good. This has been something that I've been thinking about for 2 years now, since we first bought the place, and we've been here for 2 years. About a week ago was our 2-year anniversary, so we are excited to get this project underway. And then guess what the next project's gonna be? Oh yeah, the barn.
And now, more about the sponsor of today's video. It's Earth Breeze. And now that kids are back to school, that means a couple of things. Number one, really stinky practice soccer socks. Those are going right in. And guess what else it is? It's mud season, which means they're playing on the four-wheeler. Look at this big four-wheeler trip over the weekend. Oh yeah, that's going in.
So how am I tackling these messes?
You guessed it, it's Earth Breeze. It comes in this eco-friendly packaging. Check it out, no plastic here. And we have these sheets that you can use depending on the size of your load. You can use half a sheet or a full sheet. They look like dryer sheets, but they're not. They definitely have a different texture, and they completely dissolve in hot or cold water. This is a formula that's made for sensitive skin. If you try it out and don't like it, you get your money back. No questions asked. So head to earthbreeze.com/flowerhill for 40% off your very first subscription to EarthBreeze. Again, that's 40% off your first subscription using earthbreeze.com/flowerhill, or just check out the QR code here. Thanks again to EarthBreeze for sponsoring this video and for cleaning these socks. Just like new.
Okay, I had to run home for about an hour and I'm back, and this is the progress so far. Holy guac, let me get up on the porch. I'm so excited. Look at the amazing path to the greenhouse. I'm gonna cry, guys. Like, holy crap. Holding it together. It's just a parking lot. But look, an actual walkway to the greenhouse. A little more progress. All right, guys, remember the lilac trees? Well, we couldn't just dump them. So Mike, the owner of Mill Creek, is gonna take a big clump of them home and plant them. And then I am gonna take some home as well, and I'm gonna plant them at the farm. So the lilac trees are not getting tossed. I wonder how old this is. A Russian tarragon tag. This gotta be old. From Park Seed. I love it. Well, it's after 5 o'clock. I'm going home for the day. Oh, I keep finding pieces of glass. I'm saving their lives. Smooth like butter.
I left, I went home, they finished the entryway, and then they didn't come back for a few days. They had another job to finish that they needed good weather for paving a driveway. So they went, they did that, they came back. I happened to not be around the day that they came back. So by the time I saw it, it was done. So let's go check out the completed parking lot. Okay, walking down to the entry to check it out. Well, look here. This is a 24-foot wide entryway, and we've had some leaf litter fall. This is a few days after. Check it out. It's perfect. I'm very happy
We've had some heavy rains since this was complete. I mean, upwards of 3 to 5 inches of rainfall, and none of this has washed out. It is just perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. And I know there are going to be some people in the comments saying that I paved paradise and put up a parking lot, but it was a much needed situation here. And if you are new here, this is eventually going to be the entrance to the Boone Street Nursery. This barn right here was built 130 years ago, and as you can see, there are some issues. The roof is sagging in the middle. The whole building is kind of leaning a little bit, but we're going to see if we can actually salvage the building and maybe reframe it, use as much as we can, whatever is decent in there. If not, we will have to take the whole thing down and rebuild with, a new pole barn. But I am hoping that we can just, make this new again so that we don't have to rebuild from scratch and kind of preserve a little bit more of the history. So this parking lot, there will be a 12-foot, so they stopped the parking lot probably 10-12 feet from the barn, because we do plan on putting cement around it with a 12-foot overhang for, porch parties, bouquet bars on the porch, if you will. Anyway, this is a mess back here right now with the weeds. It's kind of baby steps at this point. The first thing that I needed was the big house. That was last year's big expense, where I needed more space to grow. And now this year's big expense is the parking lot, because I needed more space for my customers to park. And you're looking at 2025's project, so we will see. What I haven't shared with you guys yet, which is public information, if you Google Flower Hill Farm, is that I'm actually up for some grant money that my village was awarded. My village was awarded a multi-million-dollar grant for small businesses to improve their property. So obviously I'm not getting millions of dollars. However, my business is eligible to apply for grant money to specific projects like the barn, and even, the nursery house. I put that on the list. I have applied for a substantial amount of money to help, and it's not, if you will, it's not free money. It's a project that is, I believe it's 30% owner funded. Say I've submitted a $10,000 project, I would have to pay the whole project, and then they would reimburse me for 70% of it. So that's how that grant works. So we will see. Those decisions won't be made until spring 2025. There were very specific criteria in order to be eligible for the grant money. So my dumpster's been coming in handy lately. Anyway, that's the parking lot. It's awesome. I love it. Let's go up on the porch and take an overview so you guys can see the new digs. And then I will leave you. And I do have, the things are winding down at the farm, but I do have a couple of videos that I'm putting together for you guys. I have all of my floret zinnias are blooming, and I will be showing you guys what I've been picking. Okay. I was the first person to drive on it. Only a couple other people have driven on it yet. I'm not sure when we're gonna open it up. I wanted to open it up for mum season, but it looks like I'm gonna keep all the mums up in the front of the house, and really we're not ready yet for people to park back here. I don't have the internet, like the register in the back in the big house, so people are gonna have to go through the front anyway. So this is definitely a parking space that we'll be utilizing in 2025. However, oh my gosh, you can see from like right here, you can see how bad that roof divots in. Oh my goodness. It's just, it's not good. Anyway, look how pretty the parking lot is. Ignore the barn. Oh gosh. Okay guys, that'll do it for now. I promise I have more videos coming your way. I've just been taking it easy this summer, enjoying some much needed time with my family. We've got a couple of not so nice things happening at the house, so I've been kind of spending as much time doing nothing as possible, if you will. I'll share a little tiny bit with you guys right now. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's very emotional, but one of my puppies, one of my dogs, very young, they're only 5, one of my dogs has been diagnosed with terminal cancer, and she's probably not going to last the week, and she was diagnosed about 2 weeks ago. So it's been we didn't know what was wrong with her for a while, but now we know. She's got a rare form of skin cancer, and she's actually taken a turn for the worse. I'm actually waiting for a call from the vet right now. So anyway, so we've been kind of dealing with some stuff at home, but this is a good thing. This is a great thing, and I'm getting even more excited about next season. And I have to say that the cut flowers, the flower farm this year it's been a huge disappointment, and I'll share more with you on that. I also have decided the direction that I am going with the farm. A lot of you guys were assuming that I was cutting the cut flowers out of my production, and that wasn't the case at all. That's not what I was talking about when I meant I'm needed to switch directions. So I will explain more of that in a video coming up, hopefully within the next week. I do have some stuff coming up for you guys, so thanks for sticking around. We'll see you soon. I have applied for a substantial. There's a mailman. I don't like talking when people are looking at me. I don't.